Okay, Jose, good morning. We're going to start reviewing your last writing. So very useful, um, a very useful tool we can use to review um, our mistakes while we're writing is Grammarly. So Grammarly can help us to review punctuation rules overall in English. So here, basically, no, you just download the app, so it works with everything you you write. It works with many different pages as docs, as you can see right now. So what you basically do is every time you see the G here, it's going to give you some tips, some clues. What mistakes do you have? So for example, here English should be capitalized. No, English goes in uppercase. So and um, so when we have different plural and singular nouns, we have to describe. No, we have to describe it. Is it English between an English, an English bulldog and a pug? Here we need an extra space. No, we have always have a space between the period and the next word, right? So the name of my dog is Armani. No? It's the other way around, right? We can just say its name is no short. Its name is Armani. Or oh sorry, it's without that contraction. Or you could just say my dog's name is that its name is Armani. His name has no because it's he should have. His name has to begin present with a because it's a norm of his pedigree, but we like his name anyway. He doesn't. He does not. Very good. He does not like leftovers. Um, nor does he eat is present. Eat. Eat to eat. Eat to love him so much. Yet he has to be in my back, no last. In my butler. For he could push my mother. Mm, yeah, it should be so. No, as a result of. Therefore, he could push my mother, who is an old woman. Fortunately, my last My back. My backyard is really big. And backyard is together is really big, so he does not feel sick uh, for a prison. Alright.
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Say good morning. How are you
Sorry
doing?
for my late.
So you fell asleep?
Yes.
Yeah, Mondays are usually
Yeah.
a little bit difficult, no?
Yeah, and I work Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, so I don't. I did a stop.
No. So you had a busy day, a busy weekend.
Yeah, but I did the homework.
All right. Yes, I was taking a look to it. So overall, it was very good, but you had some very small mistakes. So these are some of the changes I made to your to your paragraphs, no, to your two paragraphs, as you can see. No? We don't say race, we say breed. No,
Okay.
dog. English always goes in with a capitalized letter. English always goes.
And
And usually, when we're describing something in singular, when it's indefinite, it's just an English bulldog. No, you're not saying this English bulldog, no, an English. We should you use an or a, no, depending what what's the next letter, right? And
okay.
English bulldog and a pug, 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 pug. Um, this sentence was too long. You said the name of my dog is Armani, no? And
Okay.
it's easier to say its name is because you were already talking about the dog.
Mm,
And this was in other tense. Remember, he, she, it has. This was in past. Begin has to begin with a, or we can say the letter a, because it's a norm. Yeah. And this was in past. It was in past. So we're talking about present, right? He does not, and therefore the whole sentence should be in present, right? Nobody
okay.
much. Yes. Oh, you say last yard. No,
It's
your
backyard.
yeah backyard, your patio, no,
Mm,
from behind your house. Mhm.
it's not the last. Claro.
Yeah. So basically that, but it was very good. The use of all the conjunctions were good. Sorry. All right. So this the use of this was correct. No. Overall, the only mistake was this one. I think you put. Um, I'm not sure what word you use here, but this as result. Um, he has to be in my backyard, so uh, maybe he can't push my mother. No, it has to be as result of No, because you have three sentences who are together here, right? I love him so much, one sentence, yet he has to be in my backyard. All right. And this second sentence has to be in my backyard. And then you're connecting this with so he can't push my mother. Hmm? You're trying to put three sentences together. It's not that bad, but usually I think two sentences like that should be good. And then you can start here with other sentence. I don't know, in order for him to not push my mother, he has to stay there. No?
Okay.
But overall it was good anyways, no? Um so so that will be it. I have an exercise for you. Let me really quick show you. It's to practice conjunctions. No, sorry, it's not conjunctions. It's sorry, I lost it. It was just here. Um, ¿cómo se click this? I don't know. Okay, it's right here. So is this reading exercise is for you to try to recognize which of the linking words goes in those spaces. All right, so please click on the link. And then we're gonna get into this exercise, and we have different sentences or paragraphs where you're gonna try to choose which of the linking words goes. All right, or transition words. It's the same. All right.
All right. We have a mouse in the house.
And,
We should get a cat. We have a mouse. Megan got into a car accident. Furthermore, as on the school, the insurance rates increase.
what do you think?
Michael is very athletic and plays on the school basketball team. His brother just stays at home and plays video games all day. However, there are many
However,
occupations.
sorry.
However, there
However.
are many occupations today. You can become a doctor, engineer, teacher, artist, athlete, musician, or chef, just to name a few. There are many occupations today. For example, the US government has been spending its money recklessly for too long. The plans that Congress propose are destined to put the nation at great economic risk in the future. The US government has been spending its money recklessly for too long. The plan, the plans that come. Furthermore, the plans. Getting a college degree is important. Siberia is a Getting college degree is important. Building a good network of friends is crucial to future success. Getting a college degree is important. More importantly, building a good. Hawaii is a beautiful place to live. Siberia is a very inhospitable location. Oasis Eating well will help you live a healthier life, a healthier life. Moreover, exercising every day is all highly recommended. 18. Moreover, do you enjoy completing this grammar exercise? You should be able to improve your reading skills in no time. Do you enjoy and complete this grammar? I don't know. Without getting a college degree, it will be difficult to get a job. Some will say, it's not what you know, but who you know. The economy looks it is improving, with unemployment still very high. We are far from facing drought devastations. The economy looks like it is improving, with unemployment still very high. We are from facing drought devastation. However, Dr. Xavier gave his patient other forms of medical treatment. In addition, Dr. Magneto patients only look sugar pills. As a result, Dr. Xavier patients healed more quickly than Dr. Magneto patients. First, the author assumes that the two groups from these studies are the same group of people. Considering these kinds of studies are based on random sampling. The first group may not be the same people who respond to the second study. First, the author assumes that the two groups from these studies are the same group of people. Therefore, considering studies have proven that not only wine but also a beer can be good for your health. Only one drink a day will have healthful benefits. Beyond that, drinking will cause more problems. Studies have proven that not only wine but also a beer can be good for your health. However, only one drink, therefore, only one drink. Getting a degree from law school is a great accomplishment. It does not guarantee that one will have a job after graduation. Moving from one country to another can result in culture shock. The language barrier that many immigrants face can lead to a long life of hardship. The author assumption that men are inferior to women is severely lacking. She does bring up a valid point that men are unable to give birth to babies. The author assumption that men are inferior to women is severely lacking. Lowering the national deficit will bring many positive benefits. Banks will have more money to loan a small business owner that could potentially stimulate the economy. Lowering the national deficit would bring many positive benefits. For example, a ceasefire between North and South Korea has been in effect for 15 years. Without a peace treaty, the potential for another war is always there. He is indeed, for example, a hard worker. He is, I don't remember what is indeed. He is,
Indeed,
for example,
like as a result, or of course, or por supuesto. Yes, por supuesto. All right, so let's take a look to the mistakes here. So I
always
know it was
I
a
am a
long
mistake.
one, but it was good. You did good. Can we scroll down to some of the mistakes? All right. Mhm. Therefore, and you had the same mistake there. Therefore, it means por lo tanto. And however is like
Sin
sin
embargo,
embargo. Yes.
very
So we use therefore as when we are adding information about something or when we are talking about a result of something that we previously mentioned. So can you try to read 13 with the correct answer, please?
yeah. First, the author assumes that the two groups from these studies are the same group of people. Therefore, considering these kinds of studies are based on random sampling, the first group may not be the same people who respond in the second study.
Very good. By the way, sorry, I cannot see the exercise, but
I, I, I'm sorry.
that's fine. So first it says he's assuming this, no, that the two groups from these students are the same. Um, However, it says considering of these students, these studies, the first group may not be the same. And because it's mentioning a negative statement, is like the opposite. It's the correct answer is however, no, because it's saying another thing that it's a contrast to the previous sentence, right? The first group may not be the same people who responded in the second study, right? It's the
Excellent.
same with no, 14. Let's read 14, please.
Studies have proven that not only wine but also a beer can be good for your health.
Mhm.
Eh, however, however, only one drink a day will have helpful benefits. Beyond that, drinking will cause more problems.
Yes, it's the same, right? Um, it's good, but at the same it says, oh, it will cause more problems. So it's like, however, no. And then would you have a last mistake? I believe. Oh, we have um
Three
the
mistakes.
same logic, right? In 17, in 19, you know what it means furthermore?
Furthermore, yeah, like in addition, maybe.
Yes, that's correct. Like also, además, no?
Yeah.
Um, and here is not the second idea is not contract it's not it's, sorry it's not a contrast to the previous one because they're not talking about necessarily the same thing. So it's saying a ceasefire between North and South Korea has been in effect for 50 years, right? Furthermore, it's just adding information. Furthermore, without a peace treaty, the potential for another war is always there. It's just adding information. No? Usually, this, however, is going to go the opposite of the previous idea. No? Because it's talking about how the war ceased, no? But it's saying also, no, without this war could, it's always there, right? I know it's a little bit confusing in this one because it's an opposite idea in the second statement, no? But it's basically just adding information about something. There is not emphasis on the contrast between the two ideas. It's basically just saying, oh, there is this other information, right? And I'm not sure if that part is clear.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Mhm,
A ceasefire between North and South Korea has been in effect for 15 years.
mhm,
However, without a peace treaty, the potential for another war is always there.
mhm. Right? Because the ideas are contradictory one with another. And finally, in 20,
He is indeed a hard worker.
mhm,
But
and
for example, I don't know, maybe it could be
um, if previously they will be talking about um, how hard he works or his abilities to do things, no? He's a great dad. He always works hard. I don't know, or sorry, he's a great citizen. And then you want to give an example about that things. You could say, no, for example, he's a hard worker, comma, when he works or where he goes to work, he does many good things, no? An example is give this extra information to explain something that you previously said that is not clear. Like going to the bank is difficult or going to the bank is stressful. For example, I don't know, overall people spend an hour and a half in the bank and um, they have to they can even use their cell phones. I don't know. No, it's just giving extra information about something you previously said. Here is just saying he is a hard worker, and this indeed is just saying por supuesto he is a hard worker. And then they're probably going to talk about some things he does. After that, you could add an example if you want. He is indeed a hard worker. For instance, he got this recognition last year for all the good work he did in this last time. No, because here is just saying, oh, he's of course he is a good or a hard work. No, it's not an example because there is nothing to explain here. Sorry, Hazel. All right.
the
Not sure
war.
if this last is clear. This last idea.
Yeah, yeah, it's clear.
All right. But examples are just used to clarify something that is not easy to understand. All right, so let me share the next exercise. Just 1 second, please. Okay, so this one is going to be um, easier, maybe just to see the order. How do we use? Sorry. How do we use? Or when should all these words go? All right. So basically here we're just gonna start when the green is no you're starting to work on some topic, you're introducing something. No, green is go, right? Then yellow is like, no, there are some things that need to be explained, so we stop for a moment. And then red is it implies that we're going to no closely stop talking about whatever. So could you try to um, organize these linking words in what words help us to start maybe an idea? What of these words help us to describe something or add information? And this on red, all the words that are not to close an idea, please. All right, so could you share your screen, please? That's the last link. Thank you. All right, so
The green words to the green box.
yes.
First, first, the
There should go the yellow ones.
yeah. Mhm. Second, uh, Third, finally.
All right, let's send it. Mhm.
A little difficult. Oh,
Great. All
great.
right.
I,
So
I
every
don't know.
time you want to start to write something, we should start with these type of words, right? First, in the beginning, to begin, no? This is usually not when you start writing something overall, or maybe you're writing a paragraph, a first paragraph, right?
Right.
Once you want to add another information, you can go with second, later, then. No? It's implying that there is another idea you want to explain. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will see all the words in red are finally, to finish with, right? So all of these words help us to do that. So why I'm doing this? Because that's what you're going to use for this second writing exercise. So can you see my screen, Jose?
No.
All right.
Okay.
All right, great. So so you're taking a look to the same writing. Um, sorry. Here we have a chart. I'm not sure if you can totally see this. Um, I can link the exercise, which is this one. Maybe you can see better there.
Yeah, I
Um,
am seeing very good, very well.
all right, all right. So it was this one, right? So basically here you're gonna try to talk about a topic, but you're going to describe your opinion about something. It could be, I don't know, can you give me an example of a topic you would like to give your opinion about?
Uh, Narcotraffic.
Okay, all right. So you can talk about that, and then you're going to first start talking about your opinion. No? In my
Ex-
opinion, or I think, or I believe, no, any of these phrases, and you're going to write no, a short paragraph about your opinion about this topic. Then you're going to describe some reasons. Usually, when you give your opinion, you are either you are um, you are supporting, or maybe you are criticizing. No, you are basically saying, "Oh, I think this is good for these reasons," or maybe I think this is not good for these reasons, basically, right? So overall, you're going to state your opinion. For example, I'm gonna talk about another topic. Let's say, fast food is bad for your health. In my opinion, you shouldn't eat fast food or junk food often. Um, and then, no, I'm just saying my opinion, and then I can jump and I can give reasons. I can say first, um, this fast food has a lot of oil, a lot of salt, is bad for your stomach. Second, fast food is usually some fast food is very expensive and takes a lot of time to get it. I don't know. And I can say finally or thirdly, fast food is a bad, I don't know, type of, I don't know, whatever, right? I cannot think of any other thing to say about fast food. Um, and then I give my conclusions. Now here you have to restate your opinion. So based on these things, you basically give your opinion again, no? And I can say, well, finally, fast food is bad for your health. It's expensive and it's too slow. And that's why I don't think this is a good type of food for you. And then I can give an example, and I can give maybe an opinion or a suggestion about you shouldn't eat this. Instead of that, you should try to eat vegetables, try to eat food or grains, fruits, sorry, grains, because they're better for you. That's all, right? So that's how we should write. Okay. So I would like you to do that. Now a little bit, these last 10 minutes, to see how you do it and help you if you need guidance with this first proper writing, no? Because this is what we're going to practice more and more. And obviously you have to try to use not exactly these linking words, you can use other ones, but try to have this logic, right? First, you're going to talk about my opinion, I believe, I think, blah, blah, blah. Then obviously at least 3 paragraphs. So you have to give 3 reasons why you think narco traffic is good or bad. And then your conclusion, a last paragraph that you're basically going to say something new related with these 3 reasons. All right. So
Right.
you have, I'll share the link again. So please, well, you already have it, no? Please click on the link and share your screen so you don't see the screen 2 times, please. And I'll be taking a look to your document. So I'll stop sharing my screen so we can see yours.
Okay. So I have to write.
Yes, please click on the docs. Oh yes, sorry. And you cannot write there. It's just like an example.
Okay, an example,
Should be
yeah.
organized. But you you write down this chart.
Okay.
So first it says choose a topic. It could be anything. No? Use the chart to write about your opinion. All right. You can change the topic too if you want to,
No,
but it's up to you.
this good.
All right,
I
great.
like to talk about.
All right, excellent. So how will you start writing? You have to first describe your opinion.
In my opinion. Yeah. Okay. In my opinion, I can say in my opinion because
Oh, sorry, I cannot hear you very well.
I I I can say in my opinion I think it's
In my
predominant.
opinion, it's good to start.
In my opinion, in my opinion, uh, in my opinion, I believe that narcotherapy is cancer of the society because um, before it believes that narcotherapy is cancer of the society, yeah, right? Or the state,
Mm-hmm.
for it because it damage in a low or in a lot people and the government. In my opinion, I believe that narcotherapy is the cancer of society for it damage in a lot of way people and the and the economy. That then is then is a damage for two. In my opinion, I believe that narcotherapy is the cancer of society for it damage in a lot of way people and the economy. That in the end a damage to the people too. Uh, First, in a moral way, it's con- it's consumed. In a moral way, it's consumed is worse for body. Uh, First, in a moral way, it's consumed. It's worse for body and it's vinculated with uh, prostitution, prostitution. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is I am writing to. But in a moral way, it's consuming for body and for mental, for body and mental, for more body and mental, and is vinculated and is vinculated with prostitution.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's just stop 1 second there so I can give you a review. So, the first idea is good. In my opinion, I believe that narco traffic. Um, I will say, in my opinion, I will just say directly, narco traffic is because, in my opinion, and I believe is the same. It's basically the same. It has the same meaning.
Yeah,
In my opinion, narco traffic is the cancer of the society for it damage in a lot of ways. No, a lot of is plural. So in a lot of ways to people and economy that in the end it all right. So we have damage and we have damage. In English, we should usually try to don't repeat the word. So we can use a lot of synonyms. So you have damage here, and you also have damage here, right?
Yeah.
Um, and for its, not possession, for its damage of society. Yes, it's the cancer of society, should be. For its damage in a lot of ways, and to people and the economy. And here, this last idea, it's this should be separated by a period, right? Because you're saying is the cancer of society for its damage in a lot of ways to people and the economy. Period. Now we have two ideas. Narcotraffic is the cancer, and then why? Because of this. No? Period. And then this we should separate with another idea. No?
Yeah.
But this is basically saying the same. You're using again people, and then you're saying again damage and damage. So we should try to say something else here.
Okay.
Because it's too repetitive. So we should try to add something else if you want. You don't have to do that right now, but I'm just saying that you should do this later. Then you start in first. So here we should try to give three ideas, right? First, second, so you have to think of these ideas, right? Or reasons you are not supporting narcotraffic, right?
Perfect.
First, in a moral way, we could say this in a different way. No? Maybe at the end, no? Pero esto suena very Spanish, no? In a moral way, it's very Spanish. I don't think this translation is totally correct, no? So basically here you just have to remember to add some ideas, no? About it, and finally you are going to give your conclusions about the topic, right? Overall, it's good. I will try to take a look to this sentence and add another information like extra. The only thing to remember is to always try to describe complete ideas. Now imagine that every time you are writing about something, the other person doesn't know anything about it. ¿No? Siempre es así. No es como escribir para alguien que realmente no tiene idea de lo que estás hablando. Y en inglés es importante que la oración sea completa, de principio a final, ¿no? Y que se entienda y que tenga todos los elementos que necesitan para que se entienda, ¿no? Without anyone's help, ¿no? So that will be it, Jose. Any questions, maybe? You should try to finish this until tomorrow. No, this will be your homework for tomorrow.
Perfect, teacher. I
Okay,
will finish today.
All right, great. And that will be it for today's class, Jose. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, teacher. Have a nice day and a nice week.
Thank you. You too, Jose. See
Bye
ya.
bye.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.